Hello everybody and welcome back to Blocker's Bonus Stage for more Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monster Coliseum. Right now we have shopping, so make sure you click your coupons and have your grocery bags ready.
You're making excellent progress. Let me show you some new monsters I acquired. What would you like
I'm
to
gonna
do?
back out here for a second because I want to show you guys something.
I wonder if you're ready to use this monster.
Is it a new monster?
That's correct. But Yugi, do you think you can use this monster to its full potential?
Of course. If I can't master every monster, then I don't deserve to be a champion.
That's the spirit, Yugi. Then I'll exchange it for your monster points.
You're not going to give it to me for free?
I'm not running a charity here, not even for you. If you want it, then you must earn it.
So that second dialogue there
What
means
would
you've
you
actually
like to
unlocked
do?
something. There's some rare monsters in the game you can unlock by meeting certain conditions. And as you'll notice, we have several powerful monsters come to the store. And these will all be big helps to you. We have Petite Angel, and Curse of Dragon, and everyone's favorite anime crush, Dark Magician Girl. So yeah, we're starting to see some of the more high-level appropriate monsters. This monster here is Firewing Pegasus. It is one of 8 monsters only obtainable by achieving certain conditions. He is absolutely wonderful as he moves straight, has a max movement speed of 4, 2 attack range, and is a must-have if you use fire. The only con with him is he's a little expensive with 300 monster points, but given his great movement stats, he's absolutely worth it. His unlock condition is also very simple. All you have to do is clear the first 2 areas without losing a duel, something you'll naturally come across the more you play. There's others, but the methods of unlocking them are a little more obtuse, and things you'll never actually get in normal gameplay. Like requiring you to surrender 20 times in area 2 or 3, which I don't think anyone would ever do, unless you're just that bad at the game. But I don't think anyone's that terrible at this game.
What would you like to do?
And no, not just losses, actual surrendering. One other tip I want to give in this area. At this point, I recommend you cycle out your monsters. You see, the max amount of monsters you can have in your deck is 50, but you can keep others in storage. And once you buy monsters, you keep them in storage. But also, if you have your deck maxed out now, any cards you win from opponents will be put into storage and not given to you. And our first opponent of the game is regular Bakura. Not Yami Bakura, little Bakura. But yeah, before you go into a duel, add in the monsters that are beneficial to the stage, but always keep your all-stars. Keep your all-stars, add in monsters that are beneficial to the stage, and anything you want to level up. I love this stage, by the way, it's one of my favorites.
Yugi, I'm still learning this game, so please take it easy on me.
But it's not an honorable duel if I don't treat you with respect. And duel to the best of my abilities, Bakura.
I guess that's true, but as long as I have fun, it'll be smashing.
Right!
Now obviously, if you're playing this blind, you can't know what to bring into a stage like I said. But if you use my guide here, I've been telling you what monsters to bring in, so just follow that, really. And for the unlockables, there's a few things you should know. Sometimes they just don't trigger. Like, the requirement to unlock Crow Goblin is to have less than 10 wind monsters in your deck after Area 1. But sometimes, he just doesn't show up. So, you can't really help that. And also remember, if a rare monster is available at one point, if you exit the shop and come back later, they might not be available, so keep that in mind too. But yeah, the other special requirements, I'll be getting to those in a bonus episode. Now, I know we already passed it, but this is actually one of the rare times it's beneficial to go second in a stage. This stage is split up into two areas. One area is blockaded by a house and the actual level barrier, and there's a big tree blocking the middle of the path. The other side is wide open and split into two areas, and that's the area I chose. See, this is the better area in my opinion. And as you can see, there's one area to the left, and then another area, across the side from Bakura's monsters. Now, if you go first, given the choice, Bakura will always take the area I chose. The open area is preferable, as in the blockaded area, you can get pinned with little movement or attack range options on the other side. The blockaded side is better if you have diagonal attack with good range, as you can hide behind the corner of the house and pick off your opponent that way. It can be difficult though if they're tucked in the back between the barriers, but that's preferable to the opposite scenario, where it's cramped up there and you can't make a quick escape. But also keep in mind about the monsters that are available in the store with conditions.
I'm excited already.
They're not the be-all end-all. You can beat the game fine without them. The best one is probably Firewing Pegasus, which is unironically the easiest.
So please don't be so hard on me.
Ironically, he's the easiest to get, but he's easily one of the best because of his movement and attack range.
Here I go!
Now for strategy, Bakura uses 3 dark and 1 of each of the following: Earth, Wind, and Wood. This stage, though, I consider more of a free-for-all, as you could likely bring out whatever type you want. Anything with good diagonal attack to pick off in between the blocked areas.
How shall I take this turn?
Dark is his majority, so light is a good choice, and there's no resistance or anything to beat them. His best monster is actually a wind monster, so wood is also a solid choice. And the environment overall is actually very favorable to wood. And the environment overall is actually very favorable to dark. The only thing I avoid is Earth, since his dark monsters can beat Earth, and dark is the majority of his deck. Thunder might also be a liability, since he plays 1 Earth monster, but that Earth monster actually has really poor range, so lining up a shot against it won't be hard. I'd also suggest not using water, since his 1 wind monster has good range, it can beat your water monster. It has 3 attack range, diagonal attack range too, so it's a pretty good monster. I'm using wood since that's my symbol, but this is a very neutral option. This is a very open stage. You can use it however you want to. Fire is a pretty neutral option. You won't get a boost, but you don't have to worry about your attribute about any attribute bulldozing you either if you choose fire. And in all honesty, I never saw this part of the game when I was younger. I didn't get this far until I was about 15 and played the game as a teenager. So, yeah. Funnily enough, Bakura actually has no last name mentioned in this game. Every other character has their full name mentioned, but I guess it makes sense because Bakura, his first name is Ryou Bakura, but everyone just calls him Bakura in the show. In the dub, his name is never mentioned, I don't think. But I always wonder, how do the rules for this tournament work? Like, is it bracketed, or does everyone get here by just beating 5 opponents like we do? It's never really explained. But yeah, if there's any RPG fans out there, or anyone who wants to get into RPGs, this is a game I really recommend, because compared to other RPGs on the system, this game is very cheap. It was like $15 on eBay. I mean, compare that to some of the stuff like frickin'...
That was an incredible attack.
Like any Atlas game on here, like Persona, or Devil Summon, or any of the Shin Megami Tensei games, they're absurdly expensive. It's like $100 or something. But this and like Final Fantasy X and X2, probably the cheapest RPGs on the PlayStation 2. But you know,
there's barely anything I can do now.
Bakura uses a dark symbol, and I don't know if I'm a big fan of that, considering Bakura's like such a pure character. He's a good character. Like, he's one of the friendliest characters in the series. But then again, I guess the whole theme of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that dark is not actually evil. Because remember, Kaiba plays a light monster.
Now is not the time to let up.
Blue Eyes White Dragon is a light monster. And that card's pretty evil. And that card, well, Kaiba himself does a lot of dastardly things, while Yugi, the protagonist, uses light, or uses dark, and Dark Magician is actually the hero's monster, so yeah. But really, the difficulty in this stage just depends on how well you've leveled up your monsters.
Please take it easy on me.
Aside from having good range, Bakura's monsters are not actually all that challenging. And since I've been leveling up my Great Moth here, he's not really able to defend himself against my attacks. So this storyline, or this area, the theme of this area compared to the others is, aside from Bakura, it's 2 tournament finalists in Bandit Keith and Odeon. So two characters are heroes faced in the finals of a tournament, and 2 final bosses of an arc.
This is what I can do when I get serious.
In Merit and Maximilian Pegasus.
If that's all the damage you can deal, then my monster will not fall.
Also, fun fact, this is the only area in this entire game without a female duelist.
I'm sorry, but I am going to win.
Area 1, we fought Taya Gardner. Area 2, we had Mai Valentine. And going forward, in Area 4 and 5, there is a female opponent. But, guess what? I'm not going to tell you who it is. You can guess in the comments. There's a reason why. There's only 5 female characters in this show, so it should be easy to figure out. Seriously, when you look at it, there's only like 5 female characters in this show. By this point, you should have at least 2 to 3 monsters level up. Because, you know, I have 2 to 3 monsters I use every duel. And even if they're disadvantaged in that stage, I use them every duel. But yeah, don't worry about...
That was your most effective attack so far.
Don't worry about getting hung up on the counterbalance strategy. Because all the opponents so far are going forward, will be really, really strong. And if you don't have anything leveled up to at least level 4, you're going to be at a significant disadvantage. Because remember, being a higher level actually means more at this point. That means more at this point than having a better attribute. Or having type advantage. And if one of them can evolve, please do it. Try to plan ahead for it. There's guides.
That was your most effective attack so far.
There's guides, so find out which monster your type is good enough that you own. Most of the time, if a terrain space boosts an attribute, it's enough. There are like 3 monsters
How skilled are you, really?
where you need a very high level or a very high attribute space, but that's really rare. There's only like 3 in the entire game. Coming up in about 4 stages is a really good stage to evolve any monster you have in your deck right now. Yeah, definitely try to plan ahead and try to get some stuff leveled up. Also, I just completely love the music for this stage. It's very different from the Hollywood orchestral stuff we've heard so far. It's a bit more traditional Japanese, and I love it. And this whole stage actually feels very anime to me. Like retro 90s anime. Like it's an old-fashioned, that's an old-fashioned Minka-style house. There's cherry blossoms. And, those are the things that come into my mind.
Ouch! That was your most effective.
I mean, that's what my mind most associates with the classic anime I grew up with. Things like Fruits Basket and Inuyasha. The cherry blossoms also represent his mom and sister in the manga, who have unfortunately passed away. And in all honesty, you can't help but feel bad for Bakura because his self-esteem is just so low. Like, he's really down on himself.
This will finish you!
They're all gone. I guess it couldn't be helped.
Yeah. Poor old Bakura.
I lost. But I had a lot of fun.
You were an excellent duelist, Bakura.
Really? Oh, I know you're just saying that to make me feel better. Keep going, Yugi. I know you can win the whole tournament.
Don't get used to that because this is the last time we'll see regular Bakura and the last time an opponent will be nice to us whatsoever. So, they're all gonna be jerks from now on. Alright, and my effect strength is leveled up to 9 now, so anything I have will be completely unstoppable. Almost, at least. I mean, you saw how easily I took out a lot of his monsters with my wood monsters. Tune in next time when we face Bandit Keith. See you there, folks. Have a good one.